gentlemen, I'm gonna switch this up because it is time for our movie of the week, ladies and gentlemen. And our movie of the week comes to us from Green Shirt Guy, who had his crime trilogy that he picked. But before we do that, oh wait, Green Shirt Guy doesn't have the spinner thing. We'll do it tomorrow. We'll do it tomorrow.
We can do it tomorrow. Yeah.
We'll do it tomorrow. We'll pick the next
one. But I can't do it. I can drive it.
Oh, good. We'll do that tomorrow. Yeah. All right, but this trilogy is Green Shirt Guy's crime trilogy, and his second movie in his crime trilogy is The Town. Cool. This is directed by Ben Affleck, written by Ben Affleck, Peter Craig, and Aaron Stockard, and starring Ben Affleck, Rebecca Hall, and John Hamm. A tour de force of Ben Affleck and Jeremy Renner. A proficient group of thieves rob a bank and hold the manager hostage. Things begin to get complicated when one of the crew members falls in love with her.
It's always one of your crew members that messes up on the whole crew,
right?
I'm serious. Look at these crime movies. There's always that one person that f's it up. Look at Reservoir Dogs, Usual Suspect.
Well, I gotta tell you what, there's something to be said. There's something to be said for that in this, but I think he gets away with it if it's not for Jeremy Renner.
Okay, true.
Right, but wasn't Jeremy Renner's character the one responsible for kidnapping the woman?
Yeah. Yep.
Yes.
So technically,
he's also well. I don't want to jump too far ahead, but I can jump into it now. He's also the one. Remember when Ben Affleck shows up at his apartment and goes, "I got you. You got to come with me. We got to do something. You can never ask me why." And then he just says to him, "Yeah, whose car are we taking?" Cool, right? Mm-hmm. You're like, right, ride or die. But when they get there, he takes his mask off after he shoots the guy in the leg twice. So
Jeremy Renner was the crazier criminal. So
yes,
he didn't really care about his actions too much. Where Ben Affleck was more of the calm, collected criminal. Like, we're gonna hit what we could rob, and everybody's gonna be safe. We don't gotta go fight the guy who thinks he's special ops. Is how he put it.
Yeah, thinks he's G.I. Joe or something like that, right?
Yeah.
I like this movie. I thought it was paced very well. What are some things that you guys in particular like about this movie, or don't like about this movie?
I want to say it wasn't really anything I didn't like. I really enjoyed this film a lot. I love the pace of it. Give me 1 second here. There you go, Guy.
It's realistic too.
Yes,
I can see this happen. They do something crazy. You're like, all right, whatever. This makes sense.
Yeah, it's not Fast and the Furious. No. Want you to car out in space.
Right.
There's a couple Green Shirt Guy moments to me in the movie, but
there were two for me too.
Yeah, there are a couple of Green Shirt Guy moments.
When they do the nun job and they're robbing that armored truck, that one was a little bit. Well, why would there's?
Oh, Steve Jobs.
We lost him.
Lost him again.
But the main Green Shirt Guy moment. So, what version of The Town did you guys see? That was the question.
I didn't know that until I looked at your group chat. I didn't know that there was another version.
Yeah,
the one that ended with me was him on the where he's about that house.
Okay,
so he made thing on the river.
Yeah, so the one that ended it for me was he gets shot. He gets to the car to get away. And it's the Dominican dudes that they shot in the leg and stuff.
Okay.
And they take him out.
Really?
Yeah.
There's two different endings completely.
I didn't see that one. I saw the one that Cam said.
Yeah, I saw that one gets away too.
Yeah, I saw the one where they take him out.
So
But
he
I had the
had
Blu-ray, so I
a
could
training
watch
day
that.
ending, basically.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
he left the money for like the girl. He left the money for the girl, and she ends up donating it to the Boys and Girls Club that build a hockey rink in his mother's name.
I have a question.
That was like the other real red flag. Is that would have set off so many red flags while you're like under investigation for all this stuff.
I have a quick question.
You're trying out, green shirt guy. Go ahead, Steve.
My question is, where do you put this? Where do you put this movie? Because Ben Affleck directed several other movies. Where will you put this on his directorial?
What were some of his other ones?
Good Will Hunting, I think, with him, and Argo.
No, he didn't direct. He didn't direct Good Will Hunting. He wrote it.
Yeah, he directed Argo.
Probably Argo is probably his best one, I think.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look it up real quick.
Yeah. Clifford, we're just talking about the town. What are some parts of this movie you like or disliked?
He also directed Gone Baby Gone.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you what I like though. Is like the big heist is Fenway Park is like the big heist, and that was like exciting. Like they're not robbing someplace little like you're doing a bank job anymore. We're going like we're robbing the Red Sox, and we're robbing like $3 million. That was pretty exciting.
What? How does that place become the biggest bank robbery town in the United States? Like, once after like maybe a few of them, we should be like, all right, we're gonna put a stop to this. Like,
yeah, no,
it makes you think there's a lot of cops involved in these bank robberies.
Yeah, it feels like is a corrupt police force.
Yeah.
But in these type of movies, it won't surprise me.
You're back, green shirt guy.
All right, I stopped. I'm at a rest stop now. So.
Oh, okay.
No, Argo was his big one, and then he wrote Good Will Hunting. He didn't direct it. That was Gus Van Sant.
Yeah, he wrote the movies he directed was Gone Baby Gone, The Town, Argo,
yes,
Live by Night, Air, and he has one movie he's directing next year, Animals.
Oh, okay.
He produced a ton of movies.
Could have directed Batman, but I digress, ladies and gentlemen.
That probably ended up being a better Batman movie. Anyhow, Jeremy Renner and what's her face in the cafe, I really enjoyed. Right?
Yes.
I also enjoyed when he was looking for help and like, oh, what car are we like? We're gonna have to do this, and the guy and Jem's like, whose car are we taking? Like what car are we grabbing? I like that.
Yeah. But he then screws him once they get there.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Remember, he shoots the guy in the leg and takes his mask off.
Yes.
Yeah.
I loved him during the heist, and I liked his final moments in the film. He was like, it's all about my way. It's all about my way with this dude.
Clifford, which ending did you see? There are two different endings.
I saw the ending where Jem took himself out.
Took himself out.
Well, I think that happens in both of them.
Yeah, that's in both. So what is the difference?
No, in one ending he has a happy ending.
The Affleck ending's different.
That one ending he has a happy ending. He's at the house. He's got like a house by a river or something like that, and he's like, oh, in his head he's like, I'll see you again. And then another one that Phil saw has an ending where he gets killed by the Dominican people.
Yep, that's the one I saw. I guess that's. So Phil, what did we watch? Were we watching a director's cut or what?
I guess an extended edition. Yeah, when it went to the so that's the ending I saw where he was like, "How's the leg?" The guy shoots him.
Right. What's funny about this too is is I saw this movie before I saw John Hamm really in anything else. And I'm like, fuck this guy. I really don't like this guy. And so for a while after that, when I see John Hamm and stuff, I'm like, screw this guy. And then I saw him in Mad Men. I'm like, oh, okay.
I thought he was good in this. I liked him in this.
He's great, but he plays a jerk the whole time.
Well, he's the FBI. Yeah.
Yes. Oh, 100%.
Although
especially when he's meeting with Blake Lively in the bar at the end. Like, you're doing. I get what you're doing, but you don't have to do it that way either.
Yeah, he was being a bit extra.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Interesting.
There's a lot of, and I'm gonna destroy these names. Bear with me. There's a lot of other people, except outside the main people. Titus, is it Welliver?
Oh, he was the big guy, right? Dorgan or yeah.
Dino.
Yeah.
Chris Cooper was in here.
Who's the father?
Yes.
And I think he's won an Oscar too, hasn't he?
Wait. I think Chris Cooper has won an Oscar. Postlewaite was in this as well.
Mm-hmm.
He was Fergie.
Yeah. Well, how about the story
like
Fergie tells about what he did to his mother?
Oh, that was crazy.
You're like,
wild.
Yeah, your dad didn't listen to me, so I drugged your mom up, and
Crazy.
Like, yikes, dude.
I thought the dad did it. I thought the dad did it.
I thought the dad just they were
moment.
having problems and just let her go.
Yeah.
I did love at the end though where he walks in and he shoots the dude behind the counter, and then he walks in and he says to Fergie, Fergie, remember who clipped your nuts for you, and then he shoots him. I'm like, yeah.
But they have like an exchange of bullets, and I'm like, neither one of them could hit or something. What's going on?
Well, I think Ben Affleck had a vest on.
He had a vest on, yeah.
Yeah.
And how good was that? The heavy guy as the driver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the car chase scene.
Yeah.
It was up there. It was up there with a lot of the famous car chase scenes.
Those small ass streets that you going through and stuff like that.
Have you been to Boston?
No.
Boston? That's what
it reminds me of old San Juan. Like an old San Juan road.
Old Boston's just like that. All the streets are super narrow and they're right on top of each other.
And they're like,
and back in the day when I went, some streets didn't end, or if they did, it was a two-way into a one-way.
You're right. You're 100% right. You're 100% right.
Yeah, I've never set foot in Boston before.
I've never been to Boston.
Boston's
That's
one of my
shocking.
favorites.
You're a lot closer to Boston than I ever been.
How many hours from Boston is Boston?
Maybe three for us.
Three is riding that line. 3 is like riding that line.
What if drive 6 hours to Canada every time?
No, but that's why I'm happy that I'm with Kamaria and her family. Like, I wouldn't do that over that, but they're like, "Oh, let's go," and I'm like, "All right, I guess I gotta go."
But I'm on my way back from Baltimore,
has a
and Baltimore's 4.5.
That was 2 hours.
I'm back from Baltimore. Baltimore's 4.5.
Hey, the longest I drove was 20 hours from here to.
I've driven 20
in one stretch or
plus.
all together.
One. I didn't no rest straight through.
Straight to Florida from New York. It was like about
from there and back.
9 hours for me when we went to Virginia a couple years ago.
I've done that when I was in college and in Minnesota. I drove from Minnesota to Michigan. That was about 8 hours.
Listen, you can do a long trip. There's got to be some deciding factors though, like the people you're going with. Can you be in a car with them for a long period of time? Yeah. You're by yourself. You just get all your playlists going, bro. Listen to everything. Listen to a couple podcasts.
Podcast is what I do. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
and you got to do your road snacks, which one of my favorite memes is road snack food should look like an unsupervised 8-year-old was given $100 in a convenience store.
Right.
And your little thermal to keep your hot coffees. Make sure the coffee's hot. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'll go straight to Walmart and load up on snacks.
Yep.
Yeah. Road trips.
If
So this movie,
if I'm only driver, that means everybody gonna be in the back seat, and I'm gonna have the passenger seat with the snacks in it.
right on.
Speaking of snacks,
So
don't
this
ever
movie, and
don't ever buy Ritz hot honey crackers. Don't ever buy them. Anyway.
I could have told you that.
Oh,
I told you that.
Go ahead, Chris.
No, I was gonna say. So now that I know that Ben Affleck wrote this, I didn't realize he wrote it. It makes a little more sense because I'm watching it this time, going, this movie feels like if Good Will Hunting. What happens to his friend after Will leaves?
Yeah,
this is what happens if Will's not around to keep him grounded. This is what happens. He goes and does this stuff. And and what kind of shape was Ben Affleck in this movie? Holy crap!
Good, let's get ready for Batman. Right? Oh, it's a few years away, but still, he's getting ready for it. What was I gonna say? So, do we count? Do we count the woman that got kidnapped? What's that thing? Is it Stockholm syndrome? What is that like?
Mm-hmm. You said it right.
Count that? Do we count that in this one?
No, because she wasn't with him long enough.
Cliff is my.
And she falls in love with. She falls in love with him afterward, and for the longest time, she doesn't know that it was him. Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah. But she then realizes that it's him. Then she knows that he's the one that robbed the bank and everything, and she still, gave him that little sentence at the end with the daylights and sun and stuff.
And that's how you know this is a movie.
Yeah.
Because this is real life. That woman is not, there's no way. Like, I love my wife, but if this was my wife, there's no chance. There's no chance. She's like, one of my sunny days. She's like, no, he's across the street. Go get him.
He was super busy. He was super busy at this time because in 2010 this came out, and just 2 years later Argo came out.
Okay.
Listen, Ben Affleck's he started off as like this joke actor, comedian type thing, but he's had a pretty nice career. He's had a pretty nice career.
Acting wise, absolutely,
he really has, and some of the ones that he gets kind of panned for are not all together terrible. There are some bad ones, but even some of the ones that are like, I know I'm going to split the room with this. Gigli is not a great movie, but he's not terrible in it. He's actually all right in it.
That movie's so bad, I don't like him in it.
I mean,
I'm sorry.
It's not a great movie. I'm not defending the movie.
That's a strike on his.
But he's actually
strike on him.
But he's not the reason it's bad. Is my point.
The fact that he's in it
has issues. I'm not defending the movie itself because it's not great, but he's not the reason it's bad.
He's guilty of association.
All right. So let's get into some numbers, ladies and gentlemen. I'll start off. I'm gonna give this movie. I'm gonna give it an 8. I thought it was a very entertaining movie. I also like the fact that Ben Affleck wrote it, directed, and starred in it. That's a tour de force right there. You deserve props for that, regardless. As far as them being the rob scenes and the chase scenes were pretty good. John Hamm was good. Rebecca Hall was good. So I'd give it an 8. What about you, C-Bizzle? Oh, we cannot hear you, C-Bizzle. Phil, give us shows while C-Bizzle.
All right. While C-Bizzle corrects, I am going to go a little bit lower, and I'm going to agree with IMDb with a 7.5. It is well acted in everything, and it's there are some really cool heists. Like I said, the Fenway Park heist was really good, and I found that really interesting. I don't know, I just couldn't go all the way to 8, but a 7.5. The action was pretty good. Nothing to be like crazy about, and the story's pretty good. So 7.5.
All right. You good, C-Bizzle? No, we still don't hear you, my friend. No.
No, you're silent.
No. No. Clifford, give us your number. I'll see if Bizzle checks that once more.
I am going to agree with IMDb and Phil, and also go for a 7.5.
Okay.
I think it's a fine movie. I like the acting. It's a great plot. I don't know if I want to. It's not the kind of movie where like I could watch this every year, but it's good.
Yeah.
Was that
Right.
I hear him?
Yes, I hear him. See, Bizzle, what do you have?
Okay, I am agreeing with you, Sam. Well, a little bit. What did you give it, Sam?
8.
Okay, yeah, I am agreeing with you. I don't know why I thought you said 8.5. I am agreeing with you. I give it an 8. I really enjoyed this film. I always enjoyed Ben Affleck's acting, and especially when the movies where he's directing and acting and writing is almost like I wish more actors of his caliber would do that because they can convey it in a way that it's something to lose in translations when the director is trying to direct the actor of their quality for a movie. Something can be lost in between that. But if you're the director and the main actor, it just streamlines it so it could be a great film. So I am giving this an 8.0.
All right. And green shirt guy, you get the last number.
So it's funny. I hadn't seen this movie forever. I saw this in the theater, I think, with my wife, no less, before we were married. I remember when I saw it initially, I liked it, but part of me was like, "Oh, you can't rob Fenway," because I'm a Red Sox fan. So, but it's weird. Like I said, I haven't seen this movie forever. I liked this movie, I think, more this time watching it for a second time, and kind of forgetting some of the plot than I liked it the first time. The acting's, I don't think anybody misses. There's nobody where you're like, "Oh, that's crap." It feels like you're in Boston if you've been to Boston. It fully feels like Boston. The heists are believable, except for, like I said, the one I don't know if I cut out. There's one where the back door on the armored truck's open a little bit too long for me, but I'm gonna let it go. The chase scene's great. I really did like this movie a lot. I thought this was gonna be the middle of the road one of my 3. I think I got to give it a 9.
Ooh. That gives this an 8 overall, defeating the IMDb, ladies and gentlemen.
Cliff, we're gonna do your word tomorrow.
Where are the heroes?